What's up, YouTube? It's QahirTheConqueror here. Welcome back to my channel for yet again another video. Before I get started with this video, I would like to say if this video helps you in any way, and if you enjoy any of my other content, please drop a like on this and subscribe to my channel. It would help me a lot, and I would really appreciate it. And this concept is simple and deep and something that we don't often want to think about, but I would strongly advise you, the people you love, the people in your life that matter to you and that you matter to, celebrate them while they're here. And I'm telling you this as somebody who didn't recognize the importance of that. I don't necessarily have any regrets in that regard, but just I'm young in my 20s, but I've seen quite a few people pass, family, friends, the like, and different ages, children to elderly, anything in between. And if you mean something to me, if we connected, if we're family or something, and there's, like I said, a connection, then I love very, very hard the people that are in my life and the people that love me in their lives. And when you lose people, and this doesn't even always have to necessarily be actually death, like you can lose a friend for whatever reason. You can lose a partner for whatever reason. But that can hurt. All of those types of losses can hurt. And especially in the literal, in the physical sense, like when somebody's gone, that's it. But we don't have to wait for people to either leave us or for our connection to be severed with them, or for them to physically expire. We don't have to wait until they're gone in whatever sense to celebrate them and to commend them for what they do. Like, you can do that now. I don't mean each and every single day you have to worship the ground they walk on, but in a sense, like, why would you wait until they're gone and they can't hear you and you're talking to a casket, or you're talking to, you know what I mean, whatever the situation is, and they're gone? I wouldn't say it's too late, but that also weighs on you. People that matter to you, let them know that you love them. Let them know how much you care, why you care, that you appreciate them, that they're worthy, valued, etc. Like, just imagine if we did that, how much better things could be. Like, imagine the strength of a community when you uplift people and let them know that they're worthy and praise them and things like that. Not in a worshiping type of sense, but if they deserve it, then why not? Like, if you have great parents, why not let your parents know you love and appreciate them? And we show that in different ways. That's for you to figure out or to decide. If you have a partner that's killing the game and making you happy, make sure that they know that while you have them. Or if you have friends or anybody, peers, like, you don't have to wait. I don't think we should wait too late to do things we could do while they're here. Simple, hey, I was thinking about you. You're really amazing. Blah, 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 blah. That'll go a long way. And let's say something does happen to the connection, or remember, we do not have control over our time here. Tomorrow, just like that, somebody could not wake up. So on the unfortunate event that happens, man, they knew I loved them. You know what I'm saying? And too many times I've seen, just because we get busy and caught up in life, and I won't pretend like I have this down to a T, but I've seen people in front of the caskets and at the viewings and wakes saying things to them, or just thinking, you know, what if I had of, or I wish I had of it, and they have regrets or feelings that linger even deeper than the unfortunate event that they're not here anymore. And that weighs on you. I've seen it weigh on people because they knew that they didn't really let that person that they love know how much they love them, and they could have. It doesn't take a whole lot. A text, a phone call, popping up, planning something, whatever, little small things. It doesn't take a lot, but we can celebrate people while they're here. We don't have to wait until it's too late, until they're gone. So that's why I'm really big on just showing and sharing love. If we connect and you matter, or there's a significance that one of us has in each other's lives or something like that, because I'm not saying just go up to strangers and just be all, no. But people in our lives that help us, that care about us, support us, want us to succeed, have sacrificed for us or whatever, mean something to you, let them know that you care, and just make sure that they know that you love them, that you care about them, however that looks for you. Because, that style of communicating and displaying that is different. But do it while you can, while they're here, while they're in your life, while the connection is going strong. Because you just never know. And I just think often that we don't really think about it in that sense. Because number one, when you're relatively young, and young isn't, just 15 or 20, like young, 30, 40, that's young. 50 is like, still kind of young in a sense, because, there's still hopefully a lot of life left. You're more mature and you have more experience, but like, you never know. And we don't think about it because we're going through the motions and going through the days. You see people and you take for granted the fact that you see them, you can touch them, you can call them, you can reach out, but you might not always have that luxury. So if you care, if they care, if you love, if they love, just celebrate it. Like, walk in love. Love, care, appreciation, gratitude. That's all you need to express. And it doesn't mean that you're never going to get into it or be at odds or something with somebody that's close to you, that matters to you. But don't let that overpower, like I said, the good things, if it is not serious enough to warrant that. Long story short, this is something that it's really simple, but it goes over a lot of people's heads, including mine. Because, there are friends and former partners and things like that where I know for sure I didn't do my part in my due diligence in that regard. People that left physically, they're not here anymore. And I just don't want that to be something that I have on my chest or my heart, knowing that I didn't make sure that that person that mattered to me knew they mattered to me. And I've seen, like I said, a lot of other people, not just at funerals, but at funerals, or when maybe a connection dissipates for whatever reason, friend or romantic connection, and it's like you didn't really let them know that they mattered. And it's easy to brush that off, like I said, especially if they're physically alive and things like that, or something happens, you're both in your feelings, but deep down, that thought, that feeling, that emotion lingers. And, those emotions, feelings, and thoughts, they can come out whenever they want to. So just remember, you can celebrate people while they're here. It doesn't mean ignoring the fact that they're human and they might have made a mistake or two or three or four or five. But you can celebrate them and appreciate people and love people while they're here. You don't have to wait until it's too late. Thank you. Stay tuned. See you for the next one.